my darling boy, the theme of song and story. To find my boy, my darling boy, the theme of song and story.
My brave boy, I'm right glad to see thee, and so is Phoebe.
Aye, hast thou got Colonel Fairfax reprieve?
Nay, I have here a dispatch for the lieutenant, but no reprieve for the colonel.
Poor gentleman, poor gentleman.
I would have brought better news. I'd give my right hand, nay, my body, my life to save his.
Dost thou speak in earnest, my lad?
Aye, father, I'm no braggarot. Did you not save thy life? Am I not his foster brother?
Then hearken to me. Thou hast come to join the Yeoman of the Guard.
Well?
None has seen thee but ourselves.
And a sentry, who took but scant notice of me.
Then to prove thine words, give me the dispatch. Get thee hence at once. Here is money, I'll send thee more. Lie hidden for a space, and let no one know. I convey a suit of yeoman's uniform to the colonel's cell. He shall shave off his beard so that none shall know him. I own him as my own son, Lenoard Meryll, who saved his flag and cut his way through 50 foes who thirsted for his life. He'd be welcomed without question by my brother Yeoman. I'll warrant that. Now, how to gain access to the colonel's cell? The key is with us, I first tomorrow, Wilfred Shadbolt.
I think I can get anything I want from Wilfred. Mind I say I think, you can leave that to me.
Then get thee hence at once, lad, and bless thee for this sacrifice.
And take my blessing too, dear Leonard.
And thine, eh? Thy love is newborn. Wrap it up carefully, lest it take cold and die.
The lads I wavered to and fro, the dangerous hand for the deed.
The danger hands for the deed. The scheme is rash and well made well, but ours are not the hearts that will. The hands that shriek, the cheeks that red, and eyes of fear.
No, ours are not the hearts that will.
The hands that
The
shriek,
hands that
the cheeks that
the cheeks that fail in us only. The air I breathe to him, my life is his, I counted naught.
this is the naught.
And shall I wreck or risk I run when services are to be done to save the life of such a one? Unworthy thought, unworthy thought.
Shall we wreck or risk we run to save the life of such a one?
Unworthy thought, unworthy thought. We must succeed, who can foretell? Nay, lads, speak with cheer. We may save him yet.
Oh, Father, they bring the poor gentleman from the Beecham. Oh, Father, is else not yet come?
No, they lead him to the Cold Harbour Tower to wait his end in solitude. But softly, the lieutenant approaches. He should not see thee, we.
smile, friend. We meet but sadly.
Sir, I greet you with all goodwill, and I thank you for the zealous care with which you have guarded me from the pestilent dangers that threaten human life outside. In this happy little community, death, when he comes, doth so in punctual and businesslike fashion, and, like a courtly gentleman, giveth due notice of his advent, that one may not be taken unawares.
Sir, you bear this bravely, as a brave man should.
Why, sir, it is no light boon to die swiftly and surely, to given time and in a given fashion. Truth to tell, I would rather have my life, but if that may not be, I have the next best thing to it, which is death. Believe me, sir, my lot is not so much amiss.
Oh, father, I cannot bear it.
My poor lass.
Nay, pretty one, why weepest thou? Come, be comforted. Such a life as mine is not worth weeping over. Sergeant Meryll, is it not? May I greet my old friend? Why, man, what's all this? Thou and I have faced the grim old king 12 times. Never has his majesty come to me in so goodly a fashion. Keep a stout heart, good fellow. We are soldiers, thou and I, and we know how to die. Take my word for it. 'Tis easier to die well than for to live well. For in sooth, I have tried both. Is life a boon? If so, it must befall, that death, whene'er he call, must call too soon. Though fourscore years he gave, yet one would pray to live another moon. What kind of blame have I, who perish in July, who perish in July? I might have had to die for John's in June. I might have had to die for John's in June. Is life a thorn? Then count it not a whit. Nay, count it not a whit. Man is well done with it. As soon as he's born, he should all means essay to put the plague away. And I warn, or captured fugitive, my life most gladly give. I might have had to live another month. I might have had to live another And now, Sir Richard, I have a boon to beg of you. I am in this strait for no other reason than my kinsman, Sir Clarence Poltwhistle, one of the secretaries of state, has charged me with sorcery in order that he may succeed to my estate, which devolves to him, provided I die unmarried.
As thou wilt most surely do.
Nay, as I will most surely not do, by your worship's good grace. I have a mind to thwart this good cousin of mine.
How?
By marrying forthwith, to be sure.
But heaven have mercy, whom wouldst thou marry?
Nay, I am indifferent on that score. Coming death hath made of me a true and chivalrous knight, who holds all womanhood in such esteem that the oldest and meanest, worst favoured of them is good enough for him. So, my good lieutenant, if thou wouldst serve a poor soldier who has but an hour to live, find me the first that comes. My confessor shall marry us, and her dower will be my dishonoured name, and 100 crowns to boot. No such poor dower for an hour of matrimony.
Strange request. I doubt that I should be warranted in granting it.
There never was a marriage fraught with so little of evil for the contracting parties. In an hour she'll be a widow, and I, a bachelor again for aught I know.
Well, I will see what can be done, but I hold the kinsman of abhorrence for the scurvy trick he has played thee.
1,000 thanks, good sir. We meet again on this spot in an hour or so. I shall be a bridegroom then. Your worship will wish me joy. Till then, farewell. I am ready, good fellows.
He is a brave fellow, and it is a pity that he should die. Now how to find him a wife at such short notice? Well, the task should be easy.
Ourselves. For look you, there is humour in all things, and the truest philosophy is that which teaches us to find it and to make the most of it.
Hands up, I say, unmanly fellow!
Ah, didst thou hear us say hands off?
Aye, I heard her say it. I felt to do it too. What then?
Thou dost not see the humour of that?
Nay, if I do, hang me.
Thou dost not. Now observe. She said hands off. Whose hands? Thine. Of whom? Of her. Why? Because she is a woman. Now, had she not been a woman, thine hand would not have been set upon her at all. So the reason for the laying on of the hands is the reason for the taking off of the hands. And herein is the contradiction contradicted. 'Tis the very marriage of pro and con, and no such lopsided union either as times go. For pro is not one like con, and man is unlike woman. Yet men and women marry every day with none to say. Oh, the pity of it, except for I and fools like me. Now, wherewithal shall we please him? We can run you couplet, trilet, quatrain, sonnet, rondelet, ballad, what you will. Or we can dance you saraband, gondolet, crawl, pimpernel, or jumping joe.
Let us give them the singing fast the merriment is made.
Aye, the merriment is made.
I have a song to sing, oh.
Sing me your song,
It is sung to the moon by a love-lorn loon who fled from the mocking throng. Oh, it's the song of a merry man moping mum, whose soul was sad, whose glance was glum, who sipped no sap and who craved no crumb as he sighed for the love of a lady. Heidi, Heidi, misery me like a lady. He sipped no sap and he craved no crumb as he sighed for the love of a lady.
I have a song to sing,
What is your song, oh?
It is sung with a ring of the songs made sing who love with a love lifelong. It's a song of a merriment, really proud who loved our Lord and who loved our Clyde. For the morn of the merriment, moping mum, whose soul was sad and whose glance was glum, who sipped no sap and who craved no crumb, as a sigh for the love of a lady. Lady, lady, misery me like a dainty, sip no sap and he craved no crumb, as a sigh for the love of a lady.
I have a song to sing, oh.
Sing me your song,
It is sung to the knell of a churchyard bell and a doleful dirge ding-dong. Oh, it's the song of a popinjay bravely born, who turned up his noble nose with scorn at the humble merry maid dearly proud, who loved her Lord and who laughed aloud at the moan of the merry man moping tongue, whose soul was sad, whose glance was glum, who sipped no sap and who craved no crumb as he sighed for the love of a lady. Heidi, Heidi, misery like a lady.
A kiss for that pretty maid. Best beware, I am armed.
Back, sirs, back. This is going too far.
Let us not see the humour in that, eh? Yet there is humour in all things, even in this. Help! Help!
What is this, Father?
Sir, we sang to these folk and they repaid us gross courtesy, but not for your honour's coming.
Away with you. Clear the rabble. Now, my girl, who are you? What do you hear?
May it please you, sir, we are two strong players, Jack Point and I, Elsie Maynard. We go from fair to fair, singing and dancing and playing brief interludes.
You two, eh? Are you man and wife?
No, sir. Though I am a fool, there's a limit to my folly. Her mother, old Bridget Maynard, travels with us. For Elsie is a good girl. But the poor woman is abed with fever, and we have come here to pick up some silver, to buy an electro wedding for her.
Hark you, my girl. Your mother is ill,
Sorely ill, sir.
and needs good food and many other things that thou cannot spy.
Alas, sir, it is too true.
Wouldst thou earn 100 crowns?
100 crowns? That might save her life.
Then listen. A worthy but unhappy gentleman is to be beheaded in an hour on this very spot, for sufficient reasons he desires to marry before he dies. And hast thou me to find him a wife? Wilt thou be that wife?
The wife of a man I have never seen.
Why, sir, look you, I am concerned in this. For though I am not yet wedded to Elsie Maynard, time works wonders, and who knows what may be in store for us. Have we your worship's word for it, this gentleman will die today?
Nothing is more certain, I grieve to say.
And that the maiden will be allowed to depart the very instant the ceremony is at an end?
The very instant, I pledge my honour that it shall be so.
And 100 crowns.
And 100 crowns.
For my part, I consent. 'Tis for Elsie to speak.
How say you, maiden, will you wed a man about to lose his head? For half an hour you'll be a wife, and then the dower is yours for life. A headless bride can one refuse, if truth the poets tell. Most bridegrooms ere they marry lose both head and heart as well.
A strange proposal you reveal, it almost makes my senses reel. Alas, I'm very poor indeed, and such a sum I sorely need. My mother, sir, is like to die, this money life may bring. Bear this in mind, I pray, if I consent to do this thing.
Though as a general rule of life, I don't allow my promised wife, my lovely bride that is to be, to marry anyone but me. Yet if the fee is promptly paid, and hid well and brave, within the yard is duly laid, objection I will waive. Yes, objection I will waive.
Temptation or temptation will be intended to show my day of station, to fascination splendid, or for where we view you, head over heels into you, head over heels, head over heels, head over heels into you. so, good fellow? You are a jester.
Aye, sir. But like some of my jests, out of place.
I have a vacancy for such an one. Tell me, what's your qualifications for such a post?
Marry, sir, I have a pretty wit. I can rhyme you extempore, I can convulse you with quip and conundrum. I have the lighter philosophies at my tongue's tip. I can be merry, wise, quaint, grim, and sardonic. One by one, or all at once. I have a pretty turn for an anecdote. I know all the jests, ancient and modern, past, present, and to come. I can riddle you from dawn of day to set of sun, and, if that may tempt you not, well on to midnight and the small hours. Oh, sir, a pretty wit, I warrant you, a pretty, pretty wit. I've jug and joke, and quip and crank, for lowly folk, and men of rank. I ply my craft, and know no fear, but aim my shaft at prince or peer, at peer or prince, at prince or peer. I aim my shaft and know no fear. I've wisdom from the east and from the west, that's subject to no academic rule. You may find it in the jeering of a jest, or distill it from the folly of a fool. I can teach you with a quip if I'm a mind. I can trick you into learning with a love. Oh, and now on my folly, and you'll find a great truth about the charm. Oh, and now on my folly, and you'll find a great truth about the charm. I can sit and brag and quailing with a quip. The upstart can wither with a whim. He may wear a many laugh upon his lips, but his laughter has an echo that is grim. When they're offered to the world in many guise, unpleasant truths are swallowed with a will. Oh, he'll make his fellow, which is why he should always kill the philosophic fellow. Oh, he'll make his fellow, which is why he should always kill the philosophic fellow.
How came you to leave your last employer?
Why, sir, it was in this wise. My lord was the Archbishop of Canterbury, and it was considered one of my jokes was unsuited to his Grace's family circle. In truth, I venture to ask a poor riddle, sir. Wherein lay the difference between his Grace and poor Jack Point? His Grace was pleased to give it up, sir, and thereupon I told him that whereas his Grace was paid £10,000 a year for being good, poor Jack Point was good for nothing. 'Twas but a harmless jest, but it offended his Grace, who whipped me and set me in the stocks for the scarlet rogue, and so we parted. I've had his leave not to take post again with the dignified clergy.
I trust you not to give offence. I have daughters.
Sir, my jests are most carefully selected, and anything objectionable is expunged. If your honour pleases, I will try them first on your honour's chaplain.
Let us say I had sat down on the spur of the moment.
Why then, sir, it's my line.